Congress party is back with a bang in the state of Karnataka, winning a landslide victory with at least 136 seats in the 224-seat state assembly. That's well past the majority mark of 113. This after the most of the exit polls had predicted a hung assembly and a fractured mandate. The people of Karnataka have chosen to stick to the 4-decade-old revolving door trend of voting out the incumbent. For the BJP, it's a debilitating defeat. The Saffron Party has lost its lone bastion in southern India, ending up with barely 65 seats. And the JDS, that was hoping to emerge once again as kingmaker, has had its hopes dashed as the regional party wound up with a measly 19 seats. Outgoing Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai conceded defeat, saying in spite of a lot of effort put in by the Prime Minister and the BJP workers, we've not been able to make the mark. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said this is a victory for love and that the people of Karnataka have rejected the politics of hate. Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee Chief D.K. Sitaramaiah, I beg your pardon, D.K. Shivkumar, got so emotional talking about the party's thumping win. He broke down on live television, later saying this was the most historic moment in his 40-year political career. Former Chief Minister and senior Congress leader Sitaramaiah said the mandate is against Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah, as they had campaigned extensively for the BJP, and that the Karnataka verdict will be a stepping stone for the opposition in the run-up to the 2024 general election. He added he hoped to see Rahul Gandhi as Prime Minister. So, what went against the BJP and turned the tide in favour of the grand old party? Did the corruption charges against the Bommai government, Congress's slogan of Pay CM and 40% Sarkara tagged stick? Was anti-incumbency a huge factor? Is it a win for the Congress's narrative woven around unemployment and inflation? Did the massive erosion of the BJP's Lingayat vote bank cost it heavily? Did factionalism in the BJP ranks and exit of high-profile leaders hurt the ruling party? And looking ahead, the million-dollar question is, Kaun banega Mukhyamantri? Who will be the next Karnataka Chief Minister, Sitaramaiah or D.K. Shivkumar? Both tall leaders with massive grassroots connect and largely responsible for the Congress's highly successful campaign. But remember, these are leaders who might have put up a united front during the campaign but have been at loggerheads for a long time and are both chief ministerial aspirants. Can the Congress amicably resolve the leadership issue? There are indications that Sitaramaiah has a distinct edge in the chief ministerial race with strong support from Congress MLAs. Finally, another very important question. What impact will the Karnataka verdict have on the 2024 parliamentary elections? Could this be a turning point for the opposition? Does the Karnataka win mean a major boost for the grand old party, not only ahead of those crucial state assembly elections, but ahead of 2024? What worked for the Congress party this time round? Something that hadn't happened for this party in the longest time. The way Rahul Gandhi was beaming today and, D.K. Shivkumar crying on national television. These are not scenes that we've witnessed in a very long time. This is a big moment for the Congress party, as Kartikeya puts it. What worked for them and what failed so miserably for the BJP?
So, narrative. That is what worked for Congress. The narrative which they carried from the Bharat Jodo Yatra and the elements which they highlighted, unemployment, corruption, price rise, all these things they translated into in terms of manifesto as well as connect with the people. Second point which they pushed very hard was the women voter. If you look at the percentage of women voters which has gone up, they were able to pull those women voters.
Perhaps the Priyanka
Gandhi
factor
helped. So it was a strategy which was narrative which was built.
Yes.
One last point which I feel taking will help them for 2024 is 77. Congress needed Karnataka to revive itself. Jail for Prime Minister Indira Gandhi.
77 moment, you're saying?
Correct. 78, she got that break.
Yes.
Rahul Gandhi almost itching to go to jail, But, the very fact that he has been disqualified, the very fact that, he's been muted will be used as a narrative for Congress to revive itself. Last very important point, you see opposition leaders, opposition coming together or coming around Congress. That has started happening.
Baswaraj Itnal, there are many factors here that we need to unpack. But apart from the fact that anti-incumbency might have been a factor, apart from the fact that maybe the electorate of Karnataka have chosen to stick to their 4-decade-old revolving door trend, is it the corruption allegations leveled by the Congress, the 40% Sarkara tag, the Pay CM slogan? Is it one of the factors that you think really worked in this election for the Congress party? Add to it the BJP's massive Lingayat vote bank erosion. How do you look at it?
It is combination of all the factors that you mentioned, Neha. The one thing is that in the southern part of Karnataka, the old Mysore region, it was nothing was disturbed. It remained a divided electorate between the Congress, BJP, and JDS. But the differentiator was the North Karnataka, that is Lingayat, and that's quite visible now. Out of the 56 BJP Lingayat candidates, 38 have been defeated.
So you can vote on our poll, sir.
So that clearly tells that the Lingayats have moved away from BJP, and for what? You never try new experiments during elections. You don't try new tactics during the battle time. That there's a time for that. So what they did with Shatter or Saudi, it sent a huge message to Lingayat community at large. So whatever the BJP think tank or RSS mentors might wanted to do, that could have been waited for a while, because you don't suddenly wake up and say that from tomorrow I don't want Lingayats. Which politician says during the time of elections that we don't want any community for that matter, whether it is Lingayats or Gaudas, whatever? You don't come out and say publicly.